Hi everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 5, Episode 15 with me, Sid. And last episode we started working on what I have lovingly called Lake Town. I did realise I made a slight mistake here. The walls are going to have to go back one, or this is going to have to come forward one. I don't know. Gimme. I mean, it makes more sense to bring those forward. The reason is I can't put a door on stairs. Yeah, I kind of forgot that briefly. It's also getting late, so we should make ourselves a quick sandwich and, you know, late night snack. I'm going to go with a bit of mutton, some couple of bits of tomato, we'll go with a lemon, bit of bread, and nom 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 nom. Now, the other thing while I'm thinking about this is what we should do is get a couple of sandwiches down, because the okay, our knife broke. Okay, right, which case better sleep. What's the plans for this episode? Yes, good question. First plan for this episode, make a new knife. We're going to go through quite a few knives today, and we're going to go through quite a few shovels, and we're going to enjoy it because everybody likes to go through a lot of knives. That's just how we roll. Bit of that, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of that, and that, and that. And let's eat the remains of this one. And we'll have that and nom that down. And we'll leave that one there. In fact, we'll get another one going, because we can. Yeah, if these don't decay when they're on the table, then the obvious kind of thing to do here is to have a thing with a thing in it, and that's too big. We can put that, but we can't put both of those in right now. Doesn't really matter. But the idea may be to carry the makings of a sandwich in one of those, which would be at least 3. It's not going to be a perfect sandwich, but you know, we'll live. Anyway, what was the other thing we need to do? Drink. That's always a good move. Show plans for today. Well, first things first, this building here, I need some great wood slab actually. Have we got any great wood slab? I have got great wood slab. Excellent. Let us grab these. Slab to there. Then here we shall do that. So our door will go there, walls there, everything is good and happy. Lovely. How much straw have I got? Not a lot. That's a stack, isn't it? How much clay have I got? Not quite a stack. Reason I ask for this question is simple. I would like to make not a clay block, not a white clay block, in fact none of those. I will want to make some of these at some point, but no rush on that. Certainly that might come in handy, but there's no rush. No, what I want to make, and I thought that should be obvious there, but let's have a look. Mud. It's probably shit. How we go. Mud, dirt, and that makes granite bricks. When they're wet, they can't do much with them. When they're dry, you can combine 4 of them to make 4. So these are really quite an inexpensive and scenic tool. thing. So what we need to do in the first instance is we need to get what is this shale? Have I got any shale dirt before I go running off digging loads of shale dirt up? Shale dirt. Dirty dirt. That's shale dirt, but it's not a lot of shale dirt. That is also shale dirt, but also not a lot of shale dirt. Still, it's dirt that we don't actually need to dig up, isn't it? So, on that basis, yeah, not bad. Right, so we've got enough straw. We need dirt, and we need hoofer. Clay. I need to get 64 clay. That will make me 64 bricks. It's not going to make a lot, that's for certain. However, this looks as good a place as any to go excavating dirt. It's far enough away from the homestead that actually what we should do is not waste the opportunity to get these as well while we're at it. I know they're everywhere, and you know, it's not like it's rare, but you know, waste not, want not. And then run down this. I'm going to probably try and keep this climbable. So if we go down like this, then you know it will still be a climbable hill. And of course we are going to need to make more shovels, but that's fine because we've got lots of rock and I got lots of stick, so it's not a problem. We'll just keep doing like that, and I will wait till I've got another 32 of those, and then we'll go and grab some clay. Back in a moment. Alright, that did not take long at all. There's clay right there, right next to the base. There's obviously got the dirt. In fact, I didn't even wear that second shovel out. All of this wood, all of these trees are going to be going. We're probably going to level out and fill up over here. We're going to be trying to basically get some kind of flat ground in the area to run with, you know, to keep ourselves relatively okay with. And let me just say, waste not, want not. Right. Pardon me, 64 of those, 32 of those, 64 of those makes 32 of those. Stick those in, that takes us to 32 and 32. If I go with 8s, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then what they need to do is sit in the sun and dry. I think that should work out nicely. Now we're going to need more than 64, that much is a given. So seeing as that was relatively easy, I'm going to continue gathering more of this dirt. I'm going to gather more of this and more clay, and maybe get another batch of 64 going, because we're going to need them. This is going to be a fairly major building material, I think, for me, so might as well keep on going while I'm enjoying myself. Back in a bit. Alright, it's another day. The first lot of bricks have dried out. I've just finished excavating the second lot, which means we can get those done. And these ones, if I remember rightly, once we've done that, they need use a pick to bring them up. We'll do that down there. They're easy to spot which ones are dry and which ones are wet, because these ones are much dark. Well, the dry ones are much darker. But again, nice colour, nice texture to them. So what we'll do is we'll do that just to get the grid laid out, just because, you know, it saves me counting to 8 publicly, and shouldn't take me too long to pick these up. And then we can start seeing about getting some walls on that first hut, which is going to be our inventory shed. Well, it's going to be our chest inventory shed. It's not going to be our wood pile shed. That's going to go somewhere else, and we'll have a little living hut stroke kitchen, and the usual, well, you know, appointments. We'll have a smith's area, and hopefully everything should come together and be pretty nice. Now, it's a real shame that these slabs aren't full blocks when they dry, because they're actually, damn it, can I can. It's right, I couldn't remember whether they were pickable, uppable when they were wet, because of the gaps in them are a real pain. These would be really nice building material if only they were things. Now again, nice mud bricks. Off we go. Let's get these down and see how we go. Yeah, I'll be back once I get over there. Okay, so I'm very inclined to chisel. I'm going to take that out, by the way. That's not going to stay there. But I am very inclined to chisel this stuff back, and because it's very flat, there's no real depth to this. Now, how much we chisel it back, well, that's another question. You've just seen how much that actually covered us for. So we know, for example, that the door is going to go in there. There's going to be chests out to here, so there's no point putting anything in window-wise. Or is there? Do we? I mean, if we go down here, we've got the 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 27, 30, 36 double chests running down that way. So maybe we can do something a little bit more storagey over this side. Maybe. Damn it. Give me that. So let's go with that on that side. Put a solid brick there. Again, we'll have a solid there. I'm tempted to do the same there, but come over like that, because we have got stuff that in one of these we should have those, so they will go nicely in. Why did that go there on that one? Ooh, interesting. Okay, so it can be positioned. Mind you, then again, it is for vines, so I suppose having it go to the middle does make a certain degree of sense. Right. And then we can take these ones just down this side. Yeah. We might need to do something with these planks if we chisel these back. That's the only issue. That's not a problem, but here, yeah, we don't want them. Where's my chisel? Chisel, where's my hammer? Hammer. Right, so we can go, nope, into slab or detail. And slab, we'll take it back. So if I just go back 2, and then maybe even overhang that a little bit. How does that feel? Feels good. Right, we need to sleep. We probably need to be thinking about getting another sandwich on here for a little bit of, morning snacking. We're out of tomato, so we'll have another little bit of mutton, and we'll go for a bit of that. And we're going to run out of bread soon, which is why I'm kind of contemplating that we need to be planning our other builds, because we're going to need a kitchen. That's going to need a fireplace. This needs illuminating badly, which I suppose we can do kind of temporarily. Ultimately, I'm going to stick some glowstone in the roof, I think, but we'll do that for now. And gimme nom. We'll eat a bit of a hazelnut. Just, tide us over. Okay, so I think once we've got these other two stacks, that will be enough to get this kind of shape done. We do need to obviously put a peak on the roof. We also need to get around here and chisel some of these, which is going to be fun. Yeah. Let me go and get those bricks. I'll be back in a mo. Alright, need to do this. The easiest way to handle this, of course, is to come in like, oops, not like that, that's for certain. To build a walkway around the edge. I'm on my new chisel because my old one broke, but that's fine, because this one should be good for a lot more action. How much durability? So it's 1154, 1152, so it's 2 per. It's actually not too bad at all, that. Okay, and then that goes all back 1, just for consistency. Right, now the other thing we do need is we can't do anything with this stuff. We're going to have to kind of work with this, but we can at least come around the back here and get these done, and then we've got that side to do. I also need to work out what I'm going to do with the peaks, but we haven't got there yet, so again, not worrying about that one yet. But this should look okay once we've got it done. Let me keep chiseling. Back in a moment. One thing I do like to do when I'm doing these kind of builds is to aim for, I don't like to use the word a touch of realism, because TFC, whilst being semi-realistic, is not always, well, for want of a better word, realistic. So one of the things you sometimes find in buildings is these, certainly in old buildings, oh, that's terrible, I've just realised that's way too low. I can rescue that, I think. Maybe not. Bum, that should have been there and there. One thing you can't do with these is undo the damage. Actually, there is something we can do to undo the damage. Give me them. That will work, and it will actually save me. Yeah, that's better than faffing around with chisel, to be honest. So that's the wall structure at this end done. Need to do something similar at the other end, and that is what, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 plus 5 is 12 plus 3 is 15. We've got 16. If I don't cock up, I've got the right number of bricks. Nice. If I don't cock up, and that is, I have to hasten to say, a big if. No, it's M, isn't it? Yeah. And N. At least we've got the default keys. 1, 2, 3. Can I? Yeah. I don't want to cock up. That's a problem, as I say. Oh, I've got space for one mistake. However, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Same again. Come out. And don't move. Not so bad on this side though. If I fall, I just get wet. And then 1 and 2. Yeah, we'll do it like that. It really doesn't matter that much. And that one, and then finally there. Do I want to? I think I do. Can I reach? I can. Damn it. Ooh. Ooh. That's a happy accident. Oh, bum. That's not. Gonna have to pillar up, aren't I? There we go. Middled. Right. The next thing I need is willow. I'm going to go for a green roof again because I like green roofs. Let me get that done. Back in a sec. Alright, we've got a door on, we've got a window, got the rack up. It's starting to feel almost homely. The only thing missing right now is a roof. And again, I do like this willow. It is just such a nice wood to work with. Now, we're going to have to probably chop down every willow tree that we can find. I am trying to plant them as I think. There's one there, look, one there, certainly one there, several over there, quite a few down there. So as long as we get the saplings and then plant them, we should be okay. And again, I can't see the point in scrimping on this first building. We might as well make it proper, or as proper as we can, and then as we expand inwards, we can have different things, and we'll get carpenter's blocks, which will, you know, open up the world of thatch for us, for example. All of these things will become possible. Yeah, I don't think there's anything major or exciting happening. But this is just going to be a roof, and we'll probably lay the roof down first, and then we'll chisel it after. You know, because whilst this is spawnable, but we do get spawn protection in TFC for living in an area, which is always worth remembering. So yeah. But this is 2 trees worth of willow just gone like that. So this might hurt a little. Oh no, it didn't. We'll let it off. Yeah, I'm happy enough with that. What I will probably do is maybe chisel both sides. I don't know whether to chisel both sides or just the top of that. It's often a problem. What do you do? Do you? Yeah. Let me continue getting some more willow, and I also, while I'm at it, need to. I'm not worrying about getting the hickory saplings. There's lots of these trees around in the area, but I don't want them right on my doorstep. I like to be able to see what's coming at me. So yeah, let me get on with it. Back in a mo. Well, that's a roof full of, well, blocks. We have cleared out a reasonable amount of space around here. Bear in mind that I do want to get some animal pens in, and probably under that section of hill there is where we're going to want to ultimately our services, no, ultimately what's the word I'm looking for, stick our ice cooler, our food store. So this is, I want to check, you've got 11, 10, 11, 10, 1. So it only takes one per, which is not bad. It's just that taking this is 2 per block, and that's going to have quite an effect on the durability of the chisel. But oh well, we've got tools, we've got materials, we've still got tools, and we know where there's copper. We can always make lower tier. We can always, if should things break prematurely, we can always address that. I am in two minds about what to do about this though, whether to go under. I don't know. Let me get it done and we'll have a look. I think that's probably the safest thing to do. Again, back in a second. Alright, so let's just have a look at this from, let me just get rid of that. From this angle. I mean, if I go and take that in, so it's a roof, then it's obviously going to have that green going on in there. But yeah, I think I'm kind of going to have to. We got the durability on the chisel. It's got plenty of, because it has double the original durability. So that's a thing, and we can do stuff in here with it. There was actually something I need to get a little bit more. Where's that selenite? Let's go and just pop that in there. Don't know how much you get per, actually. What did you get? 2. Alright, that's fine. 4. There's 2 blocks of glowstone, and what I want to do is it's going to hang on. This is not going to take all the whole. No, it didn't. Good. I realised that out here is very dark, so I want to stick a couple of blobs of glowstone on this, just so when it gets dark we've got a visible light sources either there, and they're permanent light sources as well. We'll perhaps put one, I can't remember how long I did. Made this 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. I made it an even number. Of course I did. Actually, yes, I did make it an even number, didn't I? Alright, well, there's no point crying over even numbers. Let us get this going down here, and we'll chisel the roof. We'll get that finished. That will probably see us for about this episode. I may, if I've got time, just think about the next platform. Now obviously there are several platforms we need to build, and not least of which is the blacksmith's platform, which is going to be fairly important and fairly early. But right now the important bit I want to do is run straight down here like so, and then go there. Now remember, this isn't chisels and bits, so there is no what's the word I'm looking for, there's no fitting things and adding bits back and doing. This is a one-way ticket, and I can't, so it's never going to be quite perfect, but it will be perfect enough. And there and there and there. And it's getting dark again, isn't it? Of course it is. I tell you, the night cycle in Minecraft, or the day cycle, seems so short when you're hammering the food like you are in this, because obviously TFC is all about the foods. But we should be able to get this done, and then we'll take these blocks off in the morning. Yeah, and then we just need to do that and that and that and that and that and that, and that is going to make a big difference having that there. Okay, probably need to just pop some up there for time being, and quick sandwich. I'll see you in the morning. Okay, in terms of lighting, it comes to my attention that we can get honey out of these things. And what can you do with honey? Well, you can put it in a barrel with sugarcane wort and get honey wort. You can make a wooden vat for honey wort. Yeah, and we can make beeswax, which I have done. So I'll put that lot away. And this stuff can be used with rope, bark rope, wool yarn, flax fibre, wool. Rope we can make with flax fibre. Oh, knife and flax. Yeah, interesting. So, and you can use 2 of those and that to make 3 candles. Not 4 candles, just 3. Sorry. I know I always use that joke, but it's a classic. Now, you can't place that on a side. You can place it on the ground. In terms of tables, what have we got? If I wanted to put a table down somewhere. Obviously we've got the Tinker's tables. Ew. And then we've got an oak. We've got the food tables, which are cheap enough. Skinning table. Interesting. Can't make it. Advanced enchanting table. Not really helping me. Drying table. I think a food table is probably your best bet. Put one there. Stick a candle on it. We can stick a... I don't know. I mean, it would be nice if these things would go on the wall, but they don't. So, there you go. The other alternative is, of course, what have we got in the way of logs here? Ash, sycamore, ash. Oh, we've got that to take out as well, haven't we? And a little bit more great wood. It's not enough, but if we had the great wood logs and we went across here, take that one out. Grab that, place that. See, it's still not enough. That's going to be a pain, isn't it? Yeah. I think the best bet is when we can get to carpenter's blocks. For the time being, we're just going to have to work on torches. I can't see any easy way around this. We can do that and that. That's not a problem. Problem is these things burn out, and that obviously makes me sad. Yeah. However, no, can't put you there. Can't put you on top of that. Can't put you on top of that. Can't put you on top of that. I mean, that's the question. Do these burn out? And it's, oh man. let's try something. I'm just going to have a look what I've got in the way of planks. Ash. I've got a couple. Oh, we can get. Right, so take that. We can make another food table, which, if we take you out of the way, can go there. Pop that and get a candle on top. Okay, well that kind of works. It also means that we've got somewhere to put. Let me just go and retrieve that out of the water, or wherever it's gone. I think it must have gone in the water. Yep, there it is. Look, went straight through the wall. You know, I know it's only wood, but that isn't the point. And we can place you on top of that. So these tables are actually okay as decorative items almost. You go over there for now. However, the other one, let's have a think about, we could just go with a standard Tinker's tables, couldn't we? Stencil. Let's just have a look at that Tink. Tool station. Can we actually? I don't think we can craft that, can we? Because we can't craft the actual crafting table. I don't believe, anyway. One way to find out if I've got any blocks. What happens if I try and craft that now? Oh, we can make a workbench which we can place down with a candle on it. Interesting. So I could do that over there as well. Although if we're clever-ish, we should be able to take, I think, that and that will give me a tool station, which we can, oh, no, which we can always use as a table over there. And that just leaves that dark area, really, I suppose. No, that's so dark as we're still. Oh, man. You know what? It's enough. Let me sleep the night off. We're going to call this one an episode at this point. I do need to quickly eat, and then we'll get our screenshot for the thumbnail, and the world will be good and happy, and everybody will rejoice. And yeah, that will do us for an episode. We're definitely going to need to consider let me eat. Consider getting the next thing, some tools and bits made up, because that's going to be our next mission. But right now, we can head out here, safe in the knowledge that we're safe. I know that makes very little sense, but we can come out here and we can get a lovely screenshot of, you know, I can't help feeling this needs something out the front. Well, too late. Next one, when we build the house, we'll have a different style, I'm sure. But for now, bang. Screenshot. We've got our first hut. Next thing I think will be a lumber yard, and maybe we desperately, I think we should continue this out this way and get a forge built. I think that's probably our next mission-y thing. But until then, thank you very much for watching, guys. I know I waffle, but hey, that's me. And yeah, I will see you soon. Bye for now.